What is the language of origin?
Ethiopian to Amharic.
What is the definition?
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia. Negus.
Negus. Negus. Negus.
Hustle Hotep, what's going on, brother?
Well, ain't nothing changed but the oppressors.
Not many brothers people, period. Less than 1%, bro. But less than 1%.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So, and out of that less than 1% is less than 1% of black. You know what I'm saying? So, holla at me. Like I said, don't get it twisted because I don't got the interview voice. I'll run laps around you.
Deacon clearly ain't got no filter, and and the bishop he working on it, but God ain't finished with me yet either. So welcome to the church.
Welcome to the church. Not everyone needs to believe in your dreams, but you do.
We want to encourage you if you got a dream or an idea, bet on yourself.
And supporting is like sharing and reviewing, but supporting is also sending that money in.
P.I.M.P.I.N.G, positively influencing my people in negotiating growth.
Yo, bro, you was reading books for peace or son? You on a different level of poor, yeah.
I do. This is almost like free consultants. Hit that cash app because we giving y'all free game away on here.
Hey, yo, bro, y'all ain't never did nothing, yo. Y'all ain't never been the best at your local YMCA. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even imagine the immense pressure that it is to stay on top.
Look, y'all. Welcome to the church. The good deacon and the bishop. We doing it ourselves, and we want to encourage you. Look here. Think again. Start asking the right questions to grow and help other people grow.
Bingham looking like two chains. So let's get to the Jesse of the week.
Put it up, brother. I don't even think I need to say much. Just put it up. Y'all see that headline? Our Jesse of the week is Trick Daddy, who defends eating booties. And that's who you got rolling your blunt and passing it to you.
Oh, you won't learn to laugh today. You getting that medicine with that candy right now.
That's our show, y'all.
Yeah,
it's about love.
It is.
It ain't about truth. You might have to check.
Ah, man.
Go nig if you let them. If they boys in blue, then you might have to red them. Go nig if you let them.
What's going on? What's going on? You can hear me? Microphone check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. What's going on, people? Welcome to P.I.M.P.I.N.G, the show. That's Negus. Please do not say the Nigga or the Nigger. Well, say what you want, but deal with them consequences when they come. I am one of the hosts. I am the good deacon, Deacon Bethea, Deacon DeTravius, Trave. Now I got with it. Who I got? I'm gonna see how you gonna come with your intro.
What you call me, Bishop? Hustle Hotel. Yeah, I'm the pimp today, so we glad to be back. Welcome to the church, y'all. Tell them what it's about, brother.
Oh, yo, you gotta do it. That's your joint, because you know.
Oh, I'm doing it. I thought I was the pimp. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
This show is about love. It's about positively influencing our people or my people. In me and the good deacon's case, Pimp and Pimping, positively influencing my people in negotiating growth. Pimp and Negus, he just told y'all, don't get it twisted. We are kings. That's how we try to conduct ourselves. And as we grow as men, we just trying to help others grow and show the things that we going through. So welcome to the church. Love is the goal. And we gonna ask ahead of time, just extend us a little grace and mercy because he ain't finised with us yet.
Absolutely. That's a great intro, brother. I like that one, man. That's gonna be your job, yo. You just gonna be, yo, what's the show about? You got that joint down. But let's start with the serious stuff, man. So we're gonna start with the Buffalo shooting. RIP to all the victims and their families. Prayers and condolences to them. The reason we're starting with this is you people of color, us, and even people that's not of color, white people, we gotta pay attention to how these things get reported. That this is exactly how, not to use Godwin's law, but this is exactly how like Hitler and all that stuff comes into power. Just look at how they report on things.
Hold up, brother. You got a degree from Rutgers, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You have run laps around them. Please explain for those of us that are uneducated Godwin's law. What is
Godwin's law? So Godwin's
law.
Yeah, Godwin law. So it's basically the guy that created the theory. His last name is Godwin. I don't know his first name, but he basically says that the longer you go into a debate, people will eventually reference Hitler and the Holocaust, right? So
in a debate,
like in a debate, or making comparisons, like they will like, oh, like he's a Nazi. Like you hear people say he's a Nazi, like he's a grammar Nazi. People just be bringing up Hitler because that's like one of the most tragic things in history, but especially within the last 200 years
in European history.
Yeah, in European. So people will always like, that's like the key thing. So Matt, just think about it. How many people? I'm pretty sure the people that are named Adolf after Hitler has fell drastically. You know what I'm saying? Because it automatically, when you say Adolf, there's only one person you're thinking about, and it's Mad Adolf. Adolf was a mad popular name. But anyway, that's what it means. So
thank you, brother. Thank you for that. Hit that cash app.
Hit that cash app, yo. Yeah. So see, it's gonna be like, so it's Godwin's law. Yeah. So man, we just gotta, this is something we take we do serious topics here. Obviously, if you know that we've been following us, it's just like you gotta be careful. You gotta really pay attention to how they report on us. Like, see, even this Buffalo Market mass shooting, what we know about the alleged gunman. Son, you not alleged. You got caught. How are you the alleged gunman when you caught on the scene, bro? And like, kick another one, Young Dolph.
But even further, look at how they report on it. It appears to have been motivated by hate. Law enforcement said this dude had White Lives Matter. Here's your reparations and NIGGER on the butt of his gun carved in, and put a whole manifesto out there. Here's another one. This is CNN. Suspected gunman. What?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I don't know how he suspected and you got caught on the scene, bro, with the gun. How are you suspected at that point? I can see if a defense lawyer saying that type of language, but newspapers, nah.
Now, if he had been Middle Eastern or any other, ethnicity, none of that would have been in there. They don't take those same graces with us. Look, alleged, and he got caught.
Yeah.
And how is he alleged when it says he posted that he selected a particular zip code in Buffalo because it had the highest percentage of a black population. Yeah. People, we got to protect ourselves. That's basically what we're saying. But pay attention to how these racist institutions report on this type of stuff. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I know some of y'all was talking about this is the auxiliary point. Do you know post-Trump, like the hate crimes has risen drastically, yo?
Oh yeah, they came out the closet.
Yeah, so it's like, I know a lot of y'all was talking about two sides of the same coin and all that type of good stuff. I think the good bishop was on it like that too. It's like, bro,
none of them. Yeah, I still stand on, and Biden did us too much better. But
yeah, we're gonna get to it.
We're gonna get to it. But then the other story is somebody called one of the ladies that worked there. She had to be black. Her name was Letitia Rogers.
You being racist.
She called 911 during the shooting. Of course, she whispering because she tried to stay alive. And the 911 operator basically like clowned her and was like, "Look, you ain't got to whisper, chick." And she's like, "It's an active shooter here." So they about to fire whoever the 911 operator is. It's just, I think you say this, Deacon, and I'm just agreeing with you. Let me get a close up of us. I don't know if humans gonna make it, man.
I've been telling y'all that for years. Y'all think I'm joking, yo. Human beings are not going to make it long term. We're
Man,
gonna get each other, we're gonna get ourselves out of here one day.
man, and us as a people, we ain't no better. That me and Trey watched. I've seen it before, but I got him reading. We didn't talk about this. Real quick sidebar. Got him reading The End of White World Supremacy, which is like 4 of Malcolm X's speeches before he went over to the Mecca or whatever. And we watched who shot Malcolm X, and he was just asking the right questions. Like, Dad, they knew this. I'm like, yeah, I know you from Jersey. I'm like, man, shame on them, man. How y'all knew this? And yeah, I'm like that dude. Like, they're trying to tell him leave this alone. Trey was like, why are they saying it? I'm like, because they know something. So anyway, what's the next topic? Young Dolph. We got Corey in the building. Our boy.
We got Kimberly trying to co-produce today.
Ooh, thank you, Kimberly. Look, I got some roses for you, Kimberly, later. All right, what we got, Gladys?
So we going to Kevin Samuel. So this is gonna be go ahead.
Hot topic.
I know we 2 weeks late. He died 2 weeks ago, right? But I told the good Bishop Hustle Hotep, like, yo, let's get a better news source, but this is funny if it's true.
Oh yeah, they so he possibly died from mixing fake gas station, and I see them all the time.
Yeah, at every gas station in America. You left. I don't know if that's me or you.
It might have been me. Airplane. Did it turn robot?
Yeah. So go ahead, repeat what you said.
Oh, I see these all the time in the black people every gas station I go to, like these rhino things. And I used to always wonder, do people really take that stuff?
Yeah. Now they at every gas station I go to.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Yeah. They be right there front and center. They tape them on the glass. But the reason we talked about him, not because, the way he died or whatever, that's we talk about extending grace and mercy on the show. But we was talking about how people just riding this dude in his death. Like, does that make you feel better to laugh at his death and trash this man? Like, some of y'all watching this, I know it comes up in my social media.
Hold on. Don't get fired.
Oh, I ain't gonna get fired.
Don't get canceled.
Don't get us canceled or get hate mail sent to us. No, I'm just saying, look at yourself. If you taking pride in what you got is to make social media posts and get a bunch of comments about trashing the man that died, and even trash, we talked about this before the show. One of them old sayings, a hit dog will holler. Like, you took what this dude said personally, huh? You was living. It's all kind of people that say stuff on the internet about black women, black men, whatever. You ain't got to sit there and listen to it and invest in that. But it looked like a lot of people invested in this brother because they still talking about him. I saw a post this week talking about him, like, dang, bro, let this man go. And then it was a good one. I should have pulled it, DeTravius. What was the other joker who had all the girls and had his wife come on and say we good?
Jackson. I think his last name was Jackson.
Right. The post said, y'all don't appreciate Kevin Samuels telling y'all the truth, because apparently he trashed men as well.
He did.
I didn't really watch him like that. Yeah. They was like, you rather have a Derek Jackson, somebody to lie to y'all.
Derek Jackson,
yeah, y'all was praising him, and he was a slime ball apparently. So we just brought that up to say, man, check yourself. T.I. a couple of people. Go ahead.
So I didn't really tune into his stuff while he was alive. I mean, I still didn't tune into his stuff. Now I probably watched less than 5% of everything he got, but I did go and look at some stuff to prepare for the show. Mm-hmm. And like, shout out to Corey, because Corey been producing content for a minute. But if you go back to his old videos, like, homie, you get to see his progression. This is what we doing too. You get to see his progression of his topics, how he dressed, how his set goes from like his early videos until now. And you be like, damn, yo, he just came a long way. And it's like, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Yeah, I guess it ain't even really a secret. He was trashing men, but it wasn't getting no clicks. So I was telling you before, I was like, when we get into the data, and I think I told you this before about my post, like my personal post. So when I used to post stuff, I said when I post something about healthy eating and nothing like and stuff like that, it gets no comments. Post something about whatever is like the trash, goes viral. People want to jump in, or it's controversial. I already know. And you told me I got the talent. I already know how to get y'all to comment, yo. I already know how to get y'all. I know what to post. And I'm sure once he saw that, so I think the video that made him viral was the you are average at best. That was posted on World Star Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? And those clips are designed for them to go viral. That's that whole show was like 3 hours, yo. That was like a 7-minute clip.
Wow. Well, a hit dog will holler. I know. I remember. Like, why would you call into this dude? Like,
yo, and they call it in.
Yeah,
men and women.
Right. You calling my show? He got every right. Like, yo, that was crazy. Like, well, I'm high value. Like, yeah, man. But let's not trash individuals. The whole purpose was let's not trash individuals in their death, man. That just let that man go. And if he's still bothering you that much, you need to look at yourself.
Yo, this is what I tell people all the time too, man. Like I talked about this on the show too. Control your inputs, man. Like if something bothering you that much, why are you even tuning in? You know?
Yeah.
If it's bothering you that much, and also everybody's commenting, like everybody that's posting on social media is posting on social media for a reason. So you posting to get likes and comments. I don't want to hear nothing about y'all talking about. Nah, I'm just posting. Nah, you posting for like, because you could keep all that to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, including Kevin Samuels, but you know, obviously he had a following. Like, you know, it is what it is, man. But control your inputs, like, especially us, mental health and all that. We talk about that. Control your inputs, man. If something's bothering you, don't tune in.
Hit that Cash App.
Hit that Cash App.
I feel like you just said a word. Let me do my job.
Yeah, you supposed to be doing the job, Pitt.
Hit that Cash App. Y'all see it right there. But control your inputs. That's
and this is the first, like this is like the first time in history. I don't know, because I don't know what happened 10 million years ago, right? But in known history where we can actually program what we see, right? Obviously, it says algorithms and all that type of stuff, but you don't gotta watch ABC. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you never had to watch it, but we can actually literally program what we want to see, and you know, something that we keep in mind, man. Control your inputs. So, all right, so we got to think again. You got to think again. Get the think again banner. Think again.
Think again, man. Y'all gotta think again.
We need some sound effects. I gotta figure out how to get sound effects on there.
Yo,
not to go back to Kevin saying you're not the carp on that, but you could tell like it was an entertainment factor to a show too, right? This Joker had sound effects. He had music. He would do this to people when he hang up on them. Like he figured it out, man. He figured it out, and unfortunately, he died at an early age, man. Pretty young. But I think again. So the crypto, I said we got to talk about this. She was like, "Nah, that's old crypto," because we've been pumping crypto in the streets. We've been pumping
88 Cardano. We still pump. Let me check it. But the reason we put it in here was, hey, the market is crashing now. And let's say this again. Look, hit this Cash App.
Hit the Cash App.
When there's blood in the streets, you go buy. It's blood in the stock market and crypto, because now, look, this is when you get the chance. The whole point when I try to explain it to people is really simple. You buy low and you sell high. Psychologically, we want to be the dummies that get in when it's high and the news and everybody is riding it. No, when it's quiet and there's blood in the streets, that's when you go shopping, man. This is the stocks is like Goodwill right now, and they're gonna get lower. Like this is where if you know it's solid, especially like I'll give an example, like Nike down, Microsoft is down,
Apple down, everything's down.
Apple down. Yeah. You got an iPhone, which you know you're gonna keep your Apple Music service subscription for. You're gonna keep what other subscriptions do Apple get you for? Your storage and all of that stuff. We gonna stay in some Nikes, right?
Yeah,
like
sure.
You know them companies not going nowhere. They brand is they brand. Right now they down. You got a chance to get them, but in a year or so, we're going to be looking back like, oh, they back. Everything is back up. We about to go through a recession. This ain't no financial advice, but look for the bottom.
Yeah. And Actually, I wouldn't even say look for the bottom. What they say, cost average investing. Just
Yeah,
invest the
you
same
just
amount.
start getting little.
Yeah, because it's hard to predict the bottom. But I've been telling people for years that we were overdue for a correction. Like we had basically had like 12 years strong where the stock market is going up, like with no real
Since
hiccups.
Obama.
Yeah, the only real hiccup we had was when COVID first hit. For real.
Yeah, no, you're right. Since Obama, when 2009 we graduated. After that, it's been up. That's what 10 years ago.
That's what I said. It's been like 12 years.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I be studying the charts. I know a little something, man. I know a little something.
Yeah, you got some laps. So
Yeah.
that's our think again section, y'all. We just putting it out there. The market ain't dead. All that stuff gonna come back. Now's a great time to start buying for the low.
Yeah, man. I had back in the day. Never mind, I ain't gonna even tell that story because I get sad every time I tell you, yo. But let's get into the
I'm getting the banner. I got you.
The Jesse of the week.
Jesse of the week.
You know what? We got new viewers, yo. What is a Jesse and how did you come up with that term?
Oh, that's a good point. Like kind of like the Godwin thing.
Yeah.
So Jesse, if you remember during the Obama campaign, there was a time where Jesse Jackson went on Fox News to be interviewed. I think they was talking to him about Obama or whatever. He was being a politician, but after the show, he still had a hot mic on. And this is Fox News. He should have known better. But he basically got caught saying on the record something like, I wish I could cut that nigga balls off or something that.
Yeah.
And from that, during that time, Black empowerment, some people have, it's kind of a couple of schools of thought on using the word nigga. Nigga. Of course, I think both camps say outsiders shouldn't use it, but you do got a school of thought that says if it's good enough for y'all, they should be able to use it too. I think Kendrick Lamar addresses that on one of his songs on his new album. But I come from an environment and a family where that word was used. It was interchangeable. It could be used in the good way, term of endearment, or it could be used as part of a multi. I want to put my reverend hat on. Multi-syllabic presentation of degrading terms. What's good, Kobe? And so my mom hates the word, and me and my sister use it freely. It's probably like the word and when we together, that's what we do. We come from a ribbon or the Dozens family. That's how you survived in the hood. You better have some quick wit or whatever. And so being around her when we was using the negative term, instead of using the word in a negative connotation, we would just say Jesse, like Jesse Jackson, because that was some hating. You on Fox News, bruh. This the first African-American president, and you talking about you want to cut his stuff off?
When he cut his balls off,
that's just too. So we use Jesse when we like, look at that Jesse. So anyway, our Jesse of the week.
Yeah, Jesse of the week. Who we got? You got the. Go ahead. Jesse of the week this week is the U.S. government.
Yes, sir.
So I think they are up to so we ain't just gonna say Biden, we're gonna say the entire US government. They done signed $400 billion aid package. This is the current one. They had one before. I think it's up. I researched, I took it down because I ain't want to mess my screen up. I think it was like 50-something million. I said 50-something billion that they up to in aid. I think an airplane must have just flew over
Ukraine.
Yeah, you was jammed up. You gotta get that Cricket Wireless, man.
50, y'all hit that cash app. 54 billion.
54 billion. Yeah.
They've has given 54 billion to Ukraine to help fight a war, and they keep telling us they ain't got no reparations. At some point, people, we gonna have a talk with these people. That's all I'm gonna say about that. 54 billion is a lot of money, and at some point, I feel like if this was another nation, we might have told them by now with different colored people. We might have told them, man, y'all should just submit. Go ahead, let them have it. You ain't got the guns. You can't protect yourself. Like, we sending money over there. Like, really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
You ain't got the guns. You ain't got the bombs. You ain't got the people.
Just go ahead and submit,
surrender,
man. Yeah, surrender. But we this is our war.
So this is a serious question. So I'm ignorant on this, and I could definitely Google this, but I'm just like, I'm just trying to control my inputs, right? I only got 24 hours in a day. Why are we still giving them money? Do you know?
I don't know, bro. We done gave them guns, money, like.
And what do they have oil? Ukraine don't have oil, do they?
I think they do. Russia got like petroleum or something like that. But I mean, we moving towards electric. At like 54 billion is a lot of money, man. Like,
that is, yeah.
Our government, and they making the decision so quickly. It's like it ain't no beef to give them no money. Ain't no major debates. We just hear the news. As you said, we can't put it on Biden because it's just flowing through Congress like water.
Do you think it has something to do with they done told us Russia was the enemy for so long that they gotta take the stand against Russia? Do you think that's part of it?
No, bro.
Because they've been telling me Russia was the enemy my whole life until Trump got in.
War? Yeah. No, for real, I think Cornel West told us a long time ago. And if we don't believe it, all of them I feel colorblind. Like, yeah. And Corey said they got a lot of stuff in that Ukraine soil. We got a lot of stuff in the African soil too, but they ain't sending 54 billion to protect one nation from another nation. Like, go ahead, surrender, bro.
Yeah, they got actually more stuff in the African soil than any place else in the world, but that's another story for another time.
Yeah. So those are Jesse of the week. The American government. Our point is, pay attention, people. They ain't got. Tupac said it too. They got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. Like, come on, man. That's our leadership.
Yeah, man. It's just interesting. Like you said, I didn't even think about that until you said it. How fast is this going through? They just pushing that stuff through fast.
Yeah. And where they getting the money from?
Nah, Russia. I do know why Russia is moving on. Well, based on NPR, Russia is moving on. There might be the statement that Corey put is I think that's why Russia's moving on. Is they got a lot of stuff in the Ukrainian soil. So Russia's moving on. They saying their position, at least publicly, is that it's for security reasons, for bordering or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like somebody could come through Ukraine and attack Russia. I don't know if they need Ukraine's resources like that, but that's their at least that's their public stance is that y'all can't tell us how to move because y'all don't live in Europe.
They ain't perfect. America, you take what you want.
Basically.
Like we the biggest, this nation is the biggest, hypocrites. So like when again in that Who Shot Malcolm X documentary, we saw just how they invaded Malcolm X's privacy and just because of their fear and COINTELPRO, man, like we can't say nothing about what Putin doing over there to his people with his propaganda or spying or. I mean, you look at the police system that we have over here. We can't say nothing about nothing, man.
Yeah. We should talk. We should make the. I didn't know you watched the what's the name with your son. We should have talked about that.
Look, remember I mentioned it to you. Like, dang, Newark. He was asking the right questions. I was like, yeah, me and him sitting heated, like the dude who did the research in the documentary. He's like, nah, I ain't stopping. I ain't scared. Them people was trying to tell him, man, you just leave that alone. Like, wait, hold on, man. Malcolm X was respected, bro. And y'all knew this all this time. And okay. What else?
We got so we presented the problem
on the man.
We presented a problem. Now let's present a solution.
There you go.
There you go. So we got. So this is by Kimberly Williams.
Shout out
the good deaconess, I guess. Well, what's
That works. That's a word.
That's a word, right? So so this is the solution. So right, if they're not gonna develop your neighborhood, your city, or whatever, do it yourself. We've been saying this a long time ago. Bet on yourself. So this is a group of people from they're in Chicago, and they literally brought back the block. Well, they brought A Block. I guess I don't know if they brought it back. I don't know who had it first. So they're from I think they HBCU grads too.
Are they?
Yeah,
You
at least
told
one
me
of
Detroit, Jesse.
it's in Detroit or Chicago.
It's Chicago.
Chicago, that's what I
Told me
said.
Detroit. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what they did was they ended up buying a block. So it was a group of them. You see 5 black real estate developers: Derek Walker, Keith Lindsay, Bonita Harrison, DeJuan Robinson, Sean Jones have created a movement called Buy Back the Block. I don't know if they created that joint, but I just realized that.
Yeah, they was doing a lot separate and decided, look, we could do a lot if we do even more if we come together and bought the block, man. That's dope.
So you familiar with Claude Anderson?
Claude Anderson.
Nah, you just took you too long.
Yeah.
So he got this book called Powernomics, and he says,
oh yeah, green, right?
Yeah. I think the cover is green. I got it on digital. You breaking up? Look at this.
Oh no, Powernomics. I do. Yeah. I got that. I don't know if I got it up here on the shelf. I knew of the name sound familiar. Jesse tried to clown me talking about you took too long. No, you don't know no better.
So he basically talks about this. So he talks about, the power of the black dollar, and he talks about group economics, group participation, and that's just a concept. He said you pull your money together. So first of all, I don't know if this still is true. Black American, if they were a nation, they would be like the third richest nation in the country as far as like income goes.
Yeah.
And how they that they say that the black dollar, so the dollar stays in the black community less than 2 hours or something crazy too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got it? You breaking up? This Jesse got that Cricket wireless, man. Y'all got to excuse. Yo, please hit that man Cash App. Please hit the good pictures. Please hit his Cash App. Yeah, that joker.
I went out again.
Yeah, man. You was just freezing up. This joker got Did you just posted that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
okay.
This is one of the comments that we missed. What's up, Bonnie? Anybody wondering why Russia didn't do it during Comrade Trump reign? Collusion may be to put pressure on Biden administration. Yeah, so you could get another Republican. Oh, see, I like that. I like that person. That's
Bonnie Zen.
Huh? I'm just gonna use they for now.
Hey yo, your Cricket wireless messing up, yo. Yeah, they took a Cricket wireless. You got a Cricket Wi-Fi station. Yeah, you got to upgrade your Cricket Wi-Fi station, yo. So I never thought about that, but that could definitely be something, yo.
Yeah, no, that right. Like they making him look bad. He's distracted.
The plane. She got jokes.
I'll take those. What else we got? I deserve those. You tell me, just clown me every time I slow down. I'm supposed to be the pimp. I'm gonna play the background.
Yo, where you at, man? They got you move locations. You got the same backup. Yeah, join that. Then used to break up like that.
I told you my wife she put everything on the hard drive trying to save pictures and create ads. Yo, this is one of those proud parent moments. Yeah. Basketball may not have been the thing, but I got a little I can't say Mozart. I want to say like a Stevie Wonder or something. Both my kids, I just turn up and man, both of them playing the piano, playing some complicated pieces. Yeah, they finna have a recital. So she's putting ads together in the little book. I'm like, how many ads they need? She hitting everybody up. I'm like, half the book gonna be congratulations to the Bingham children. Like, that's just a little bit overkill, honey. Like, we could do 2 or 3, but people gonna get tired of seeing these kids.
Oh, so she's buying the ads.
Yeah. Like they got, I don't know if it's a contest or whatever, but they got a program book that everybody gets. And so
when you told me off air, you were saying I thought she was creating that. So she's creating the ads to put them in the book.
Yeah.
So she's buying the ads that she's creating it and just sending it. Got you.
Yeah. Well, she's tapping other people's pocket. We getting an ad for Bingham Ventures, our book thing, but she getting ad money from everybody, and then she creating the ads for them with pictures.
Oh, she is creating the ads for the people that are. Got you. Yeah, I thought that, but she's also buying ads.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
Yeah, the ads ain't free.
No, I'm saying she's buying ads for y'all.
Yeah. But I'm like, dang, man, after like 3 ads and with pictures of the kids, that should be so the whole hard drive. That's why my stuff moving slow. We done went off topic. Mortimer, we're back. What we got next?
So Charles Bell said she tapping all of us.
Hold on, can I give some roses to somebody?
Go ahead, give your roses to her.
Oh, that's my sister.
That's your sister?
All of them.
Look at that Jesse. This is the first Jesse time she tapped in.
Yeah, she tapping everybody. Bel Air. Shout out to Kimberly Williams. Yeah, she ain't the typical what's Jesse Jackson wife name? She a Michelle Obama. She done moved up. I'm being careful with the deaconess. the deacon don't know what I'm about to say. He like, don't let me Will Smith you, bro.
Yeah. I got my
the mute button ready.
Nah, I got the end broadcast button right now. I'm about to push it, yo.
Shout out to Kimberly. Not many black people do this once they reach a certain level, but I appreciate her. She allowed me. She blessed me to be able to partake in Bel Air. So let's
hold on, don't get us fired, yo. Don't get us kicked off, yo. You can't reveal too much.
I said she blessed me to partake. I didn't say exactly how, brother. We got this.
Got you. Yeah, got you.
Shout out to Kimberly. Let me give her roses. Let's give a soft golf clap around the way. All that good stuff. Bel Air is that show, bro. I like it.
So we've been talking about it for weeks now. I'm like,
you've been trying to talk about it, but my broke self didn't have no.
How did it come out on the Cricket Wireless? Everything was good. You streamed it. Well, yes. it ain't jammed up.
We don't have no problem on the TV. It's just the laptop.
Just the laptop. Got you. All right. So we said we're gonna save it all for the live, yo.
Yeah. I'll let you start because you've been trying to get me to watch it. You said it was some stuff we needed to talk about. I'm ready.
It was certain things. They turn the AC off in here during the week. Yo, it's crazy. I'm burning up. So what they was so now I said they said you should watch it because I said you're gonna enjoy it. I said it's definitely some topics for you because I know you could put on the whole tip hat with it with certain things. I love it. I didn't really get into the last 2 episodes, so it's gonna be some spoiler alerts here, right? So if you haven't seen
it's been out for a minute.
Yeah, it's been out for a minute.
Hit Kimberly up if you need to partake.
So it's so I didn't like the ending, but for the most part, so it's a for those that don't know, it's a very serious take on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, right? So it's called Bel Air. There are some comedic parts in the show, but it's very serious. It's a drama, right? They call it a drama. And I just like the way they presented it. And it's unfortunately or fortunately, it's produced by Will. They did a great job with the set. They did it with the clothing, the costume designers. I'm still like, yo, why did they pick Carlton? Carlton's hairline is, yo, his joint way back here. He's supposed to be 16 years old.
He played that part though, man. It'd be stressful when you in them PWIs, man. He played that part.
His hairline like way back here though.
It is. But he had anxiety disorder. We done kind of touched on this a little bit. Be careful where you sending your kids and who you surround them by. Yeah, you want them to get a good education. But I'm one that's done did. Look, I didn't just do Catholic school. I went to Catholic school, but I also went to Jesuit school, which is a whole nother level. If you know, you know.
You kept that to yourself. You ain't never told me that before.
No, that's in my book. Did you read? I
read your book.
For the Black Business,
and I listened to your book. I read it.
It's in there. Marquette is a Jesuit school.
Oh, I didn't know that's what Jesuit school.
Yeah. You know, how people the Da Vinci Code. Remember the movie with the priest beating himself and all of that?
Yeah.
It's some craziness, but you subject your kids to some stuff. So Carlton was going.
So hold on, we going off topic though, but
okay.
Yeah. So I'm just setting it up for the people because we're gonna go win. So just overall, I like the show. I like Uncle Phil a lot. I like Jeffrey. Jeffrey is my favorite character in that joint. So hopefully they bring him back. They gotta bring him back, right?
Yeah.
Jeffrey's because he's mysterious right now. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? He definitely connected to the streets somehow, some way, but they didn't reveal that. And they got, they dealing with issues in there. So Ashley she's not really, she's airheadish, but she's not as airheadish as, what's her name was the airhead? What's her name? Hillary. Hillary used to be the airhead. She's not the airhead anymore. She's still trying to figure it out, but she's not an airhead.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Ashley is still like Ashley was kind of sort of like how would you describe her from the old show?
From the old show, she was just the youngest one. She was who she was. This one gonna take on a more prominent role because they got it.
Put your
don't get fired.
Don't get fired, but put your Hotep hat on. Where you gonna go with it? Yo?
Well, look, here where I'm gonna go with it. And it's funny, about a week ago, my wife and we talk about this a lot. She watches the news while she cooking. And they must have talked about abortion and transgenders. And my son, I'm completely caught off guard. I'm taking them to their grandma's house, and he asked a question, and I ain't the type to lie to my kids, so I had to go in. Man, we ended up talking about population control, genocide, Hitler, and propaganda, and all of this stuff. And the next day they talked about it in the church as well. But he told me, mom said she'll talk to me about it later. I'm like, nah. So I had to have a talk with my wife, because this goes to what you were saying. People watch your inputs. Like, and I'm telling my son, like, they are putting certain things into children's shows to make you question things, and you don't even know who you are yet. I know some adults at 2025 who still trying to find themselves. We know it. People go to college and try to reinvent themselves, change their name or add an asterisk on it and be different and all of this stuff. And I'm like,
you said asterisk on your name?
Not the asterisk, what you call the comma and all of that, asterisks after your name. They just completely change who they are. Like, you different now, because they're going to find themselves. And so he understood the concept of, that makes, because he loves European history. Like Junior
he a Negro pen like myself.
Y'all would get along great, man. I need to send him a summer with you or whatever. But he understands propaganda. He understands the point of it. He gets it. And so he had a aha light bulb moment. We had a great talk, but you see it here as well. With Ashley, and we never got that from Ashley in the old Fresh Prince. But I like it. That's an aside. You finish, because I got
So I'm just running down the character. So Carlton is still kind of Carlton. He's just not silly. Like, he's still trying to figure himself out, whatever. Like the Negro pen for real. He's a Negro pen for real. Who did I miss? Aunt Viv. Aunt Viv is kind of similar to the old Aunt Viv.
Yeah.
The
dark skin Aunt Viv.
The dark skin Aunt Viv. Uncle Phil is definitely he got gangster ties and all that. He's a little bit more street edgy than the old Uncle Phil.
He's an alpha, right?
He's an alpha. Yep.
I was surprised. I was like, they paid big money to have the real.
Yeah.
You can't wear their paraphernalia like that.
You could do whatever you want, but that's another show. And who else? Who I'm missing?
That's pretty much it.
Jazz.
Jazz.
Jazz is a completely different character too. I feel like
Yeah, he's not a. But you said it's more serious,
Yeah.
and now we getting some backdrop. We got backdrop behind the Fresh Prince, who, and why he ended up there. We got backdrop behind why Carlton would be a prick, like he was used to Will or the Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince, yeah.
The only one we don't have is Jeffrey.
Yeah. We don't know what's going on with Jeffrey yet. Corey, we're gonna just ignore your freezing up. Corey said he's a retired shower posse member.
Shout out to Kimberly again.
Yeah, you froze up. Yeah, so Corey said he's Jeffrey, a retired shower posse member.
Our posse is. It does sound like
it's a Jamaican street gang. I believe they Jamaican.
Oh, I thought that was like prison, the shower posse. That we was talking about R. Kelly and how they got him singing songs.
We did that off the air. Yeah, but go ahead. Yeah.
I love the black excellence.
Hold on. The only issue I have, and then I'm gonna let you go. The only issue I have is I still don't know, like Uncle Phil's crib is so crazy. Like, yo, what type of law were you practicing, bro? It had to be some what's the name law?
Personal injury criminal. They tell you like he hit a couple of $1 million settlements for his clients. They tell you about it because that was part of one of the knocks when he started running for his campaign. Like, bro, you living high on the hard.
But his crib is super crazy. I was thinking he was in what's the joint from mesothelioma? What's some class action suit? Class action.
Yeah. Good. Look. Corey hit it on the head. A good class action will do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You finished Kanye?
Yeah. Go ahead.
And you hit me with the hey. Before you get done, I'm gonna tell you, Beyonce is the. I love the black excellence. I love the crib. That looked like something that could be down here in Atlanta. That's why I keep trying to get you down here, bro. It is not that far of a possibility by no means. You just buy you some land and live away from everybody, and you could get that easy. I love all the characters. Me and my wife, every time, and this is a pause, every time Uncle Phil came on the screen, it's like, man, that's it right there. The brother's suit was polished, and I was loving all of them. Every time, Hillary is my favorite.
You got your heart skipped a beat. Why you say pause?
Because I was saying I'm saluting that brother. They did a great job. Like his suits is something about a tailor suit, and you got the right tie. Like the brother just every time he did not look good, not one time. Like that's why I said pause. Like the brother was looking fly. Like Morris Chestnut, move out the way. This role right here has put him in my eyes on a different level. Hillary is gorgeous. Every time the mom came on the screen, me and the wife was like, man, she is beautiful. Even the painter guy with the rough, that ain't Jesse Williams. I forget his name. The blue eyes.
Yeah, the blue eye cat. But pretty mofo. Pretty mofo. Back in the day, he been missing in the action for a minute. Yeah.
And you noticed something that we noticed, because when you look at Kenya Burris and Black AF, they're showing their wealth through like their clothes and stuff. So Anthony Anderson stay in Gucci and all of that stuff. He's sharp. But what we noticed is they didn't highlight no brands like that. People were sharp. Will had on some suits, and I'm looking on Google like, oh, I like that tracksuit. You know, we at the age where, I'm at the age where I'm just wearing tracksuits in the
for the most part, that's what
for the most part, right? Yeah. But I hope those are black designers, because I couldn't find them. I was like, that's dope.
So I know what's name. We talked about this before the show came out. Bel Air is Will Smith line. So a lot of this stuff, the Bel Air Academy, that's all his stuff. I don't know about the designers though.
Because the Fresh Prince had on like a tracksuit or a shirt with a pants with. I was like, okay, that's nice. But I love the issues that they deal with, having a hating cousin that's insecure, having to keep the secret of why he there, even seeing what you will do for a campaign, and Uncle Phil not selling himself out at the end, but the pressures. Like I got a homeboy running for state superintendent. Shout out, y'all go vote. If you in Georgia, go vote for my boy Jahai Howard. I think you see a lot in that. The wealth, how the wife gave up her passion to, build the house. That's why I try to make sure I give a shout out to the wife. She the COO. And I don't think stressing that the law firm was her passion, but to stay at home and hold down the family take work. So I love all of the issues that's going in there. Even Hillary compromising herself, but Hillary my favorite because every time she came on the screen, both me and my wife was like, she fine. She still dressed like the old Hillary. Yeah. But somehow it's classy and regal on her. It's like you don't seem, even though she had that moment where she did the video that went viral that was kind of, loose. I love the show. And I thank y'all for helping me to be able to participate and for pushing me to watch it.
Got you. I think it's I haven't seen Black AF yet. I got to get into that. I might have to get you to bless me with that somewhere.
You've seen Black AF.
Not I never tapped into it like that.
You've seen me, brother. We are like one and the same. I'm trying to tell you. When we get together, when you come to Atlanta, you're gonna be like, and then you see the show, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, Black, Negro, yeah. So I think it's like I think it's a good. I don't watch a lot of TV, so I could be completely off. I know Corey be watching a lot of stuff because he make content around it. But it reminds me of the Cosby Show a little bit, man. Yeah,
like we haven't seen. Yeah,
it's Black excellence out there.
Yeah,
let me put her. Just the Black excellence. Can I be a fan for a minute? Coco Jones. This is Hillary. This is Hillary. Every time.
Don't get fired. Don't get fired. Don't get yourself in trouble.
Look. Thanks to the blessing that I received, I was able to spend quality time with the wife, and we watched this together because she understood the assignment of we got to watch this show. I'm telling you, both of us, when Hillary and the husband came on, we was just the Black excellence was just like, yes, come through.
So what you think about Aunt Viv? Because you ain't saying nothing about Aunt Viv.
No, Aunt Viv was the same way. Like a brown skinned woman that she had a
Hey Kimberly, mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Remember he just want a favor. He just want quid pro quo. I got him. I'm gonna find some way to bless y'all too. But she was wearing brown when she first went to the art gallery with Michael Ealy. Shout out to Corey and Joe for helping me remember who that was. Yeah. And we both was like, yo, that. And she had the ponytail. We both was like, she looks like she could be a real mom, but then she's so beautiful and elegant. It is like you said, like she gives off the Felicia Rashad. You get the Cosby vibes from them.
Yeah, I was thinking Cosby when I was watching. I was like, yo, this is not. I mean, obviously it don't have the comedic elements like that, but it's like Cosby. But let's get into it. I know you wanted to. So Kimberly called this. Yeah, Kimberly called this again. She told me, yo, she been on me all week. And that's no pause. She said,
well, she's not a they, so that wouldn't be a pause anyway. Yeah, exactly. You want her on you all week.
All week. So she said, yeah, you gotta listen to Kendrick because Charlie gonna want to talk about it. So and all transparency, I'll try to listen to it like 3 or 4 times. I got to the middle joint, so I cut it off the first couple of times. I'm like, yo, this joint is too artsy fartsy for me. But I got to the middle. And I'm like, yo, I like it. I haven't finished it, so I don't have a full review, but I like it. I like what I heard so far. It's not an album to me that you can sit and passively listen to. Like you got to be active listening because he's saying some stuff and he's doing stuff with the background noise and his ad libs and all that type of stuff and how he changed his voice. But I think it's a good listen so far. I'm gonna have a better review next week. What you got for me? You got Negro P.
I love it, and I'm just going. Wait, how many?
You can't play it.
How many seconds do we get? Like 10?
I don't even think we get that much, man. They flagged us the last time, so
I'm the bad boy. I just want them to hear the one part.
Who this would do? This with Kodak.
Yes, that's my thing. Look. I just want them to hear that part. Then I'll turn it off.
Turn it off. Yeah. So, but that's not one of the RC Farsi joints. That's one of the joints that's kind of regular.
Okay, I'm done. Push them off. I like it. I think I've been passively listening to it. as I work since it came out. It's therapy. Like it's us. He's trying to negotiate his growth too. He arguing with his girl. She like, you need therapy. He has the typical toxic masculinity mindset that we've had in our community. Like, don't no real Jesse go to therapy. He wasn't paying for no therapy. He finally ended up going, and you hear all of the stuff. Like, I think he had a situation where his mother thought his auntie, his uncle had touched him, and he's like, no, he didn't touch him. But he tells you about the trauma that happened because of that. Like, I think it's a brilliant album. And every now and then, how does the bishop feel about the message on Auntie Diaries? I get it. I alluded to that earlier. So you said you ain't got through it yet. He has a song on there where he's talking about his auntie becoming his uncle, and he asking his mama why all my uncles want to fight my auntie and all of this, and she's like, because she always had more girls than them. And he talks about how he loved kicking it with her. She was the first one to write down raps, so she's had and to see, he saw her write down raps and like hanging with her. Told his friends at school, well, she's not gay, she only eats, right. He says all of this like it's his therapy session. And when you start listening, a lot of that stuff I can relate to, bro. Like some of the stories, how the Black family is done and all of that stuff, the things he went through and how we deal with trauma. And at the end, near the end, he goes to the therapist, he gets this out. And you just gotta listen, find some time to just like listen to it.
Yeah, because it's a concept album.
It'll make sense. And like, oh, he's celebrating that, he passed all this trauma now. Now he could be better for his kids and all of this stuff. I think it's a brilliant album. Joe D, Auntie Diaries, I felt it because he also points out, because his auntie became a man, her son decided he was going to repay the favor, and he became a girl and took it a step further and got like the pills and the surgery and had his body changed. And the family didn't really like that. They didn't agree with that and was like, well, how could this happen? When did this happen? And Kendrick, like, I knew it the whole time. We used to just say faggot, 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 faggot. Listen, this is in this song. You gonna hear it. And he's like, we didn't know no better. But he said he always noticed Cuzzo didn't like them jokes. Cuzzo wasn't partaking. And so him just telling this story in a rap real like that. Listen now, you're gonna be like, dude just said them words on there. He trying to get us canceled. Go listen to the song.
I heard that from somebody else review. They said,
oh man, I like the whole album. It's real. So
I think he was gonna drop it though. I ain't think you were gonna drop it.
Come on, man. We ain't worried about getting fired. What show is this? Number 54 or something?
It's 54.
We halfway there, brother. We celebrate.
So, what I was gonna say. Oh, so it's a concept album. Okay.
It is of healing from trauma. And
Good Kid, Mad City was a concept. I think all his albums is probably concept albums. Now I think of it.
Yeah, no, this one, as I was listening to it, I was like, because he got tap dancing in between. I'm like, is he trying to make a Broadway play?
Yeah,
like he could turn this into a Broadway play if he wanted to. I think he's a couple steps ahead, but I appreciated it. That's my song though, because that's how I feel. Puts these justices off me like that beat go hard.
Yeah. All right, so we coming up on the end. Who turn take us out with the prayer?
Probably be. Any more questions? Thank y'all for joining, bro. We did good after people. Joe, it was good to see you, man.
Hopefully. Yeah, Joe, man, you still in Jersey? Holler at me, man. You been missing in action, brother. You know I liked you, man. You're one of the few people I liked at law school.
Yeah. No, I think everybody could say that for Joe. Joe, you good peoples. We ain't just saying that because you on here either. You know that. We got a picture with all of us going back. Josh and remember the white party at
they on my wall. They on my matter of fact, that's
Yinka.
My banner.
That was Yinka.
Yinka over Salati with the estate. He had a full-blown tennis court and basketball court in his backyard.
Yeah. All right, let's pray because I see we had time. Heavenly Father, thank you for preserving us, bringing us back. We thank you for this platform. We just pray that as we navigate our growth, you'll continue to watch over us and protect us. Give us your wisdom and guidance in your son Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen, amen. And that's it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everybody's gonna watch this on the replay.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
finna- Hey, we gonna create us a TikTok like
Yeah.
Al Bundy dance. Push these Jessies off me like, oh.
You gotta say Jesse, Joe.
Yeah, Jesse.
All right, man. Peace, everybody.